Buddy Ryan may have left the Bears, but their success continued under Mike Ditka. Despite wholesale changes, retirement, free agents, and a seeming endless parade of injuries to key people, topped by the most shocking development of them all.
If we were to characterize the size of the heart attack by what we know now, one would consider this a mild or a small heart attack.
Despite all that, Ditka and the Bears are division champs for the 5th year in a row. Proof positive, a wounded Bear is the most dangerous. A full house by the shores of Lake Michigan, Soldier Field, Chicago, for this NFC Divisional playoff encounter between the Eagles of Philadelphia and the Chicago Bears. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Vern Lundquist, and welcome to Soldier Field. Back in the dreary, drudgery days of two-a-days in August, Buddy Ryan told his young Eagle football team, "I have a feeling, and it's a very strong feeling, that we are destined to meet the Chicago Bears in the playoffs." And so here on the last day of the year, it has come to pass, an almost dream matchup, Philadelphia against Chicago. The Chicago Bears know about big deals. Of course, they won the title in 1985. This is their 5th straight division championship, but they've lost their last 2 playoff games at home, and they were very emotional a moment ago.
And they're so concerned about Randall Cunningham. Vince Tobin, the defensive coordinator, very simply put it this way: we have got to turn him from a scat back and turn him into a quarterback. If he stays in that pocket and plays quarterback, we can beat him.
Now, introducing the Chicago Bears offensive starters. At wide receiver, number 29 from Baylor, Dennis Gentry. At left tackle, number 74 from Pitt, Jim Covert. Number 62 from Iowa, Mark Fort. Center, number 63 from Iowa, Jay Hilgenberg. At right guard, number 57 from Notre Dame, Tom Sayer. At right tackle, number 78 from Southern Cal, Keith Van Horn.
It's a good offensive line.
Tight end, number 80, from Cal State Fullerton, James Thornton. At wide receiver, number 89, from Florida State, Dennis McKinnon. At quarterback, number 18, from Ohio State, Mike Tomczak. Running back, number 35 from Florida, Neil Anderson. And at running back, number 26 from Penn State, Matt Suey. And introducing the Bears head coach, the Hall of Famer, Mike Ditka.
Mike Tomczak, who is about to start his first playoff game for the season. 59%, 1,300 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. Check this Bear offense. Tomczak is joined by Anderson and Suey, Gentry and McKinnon, the wide receivers, and the rookie James Thornton, the tight end. Covert Ports, Hilgenberg is going to the Pro Bowl again. Tom Thayer and Keith Van Horn. And Van Horn might be a key today as he lines up most of the time against Reggie White. Harris, McMichael, and Hampton, the 2 keys, Terry.
Yeah, the tackles, both of them hurt. They're the ones that have to get the rush up the middle and in the face of Cunningham.
3rd and 7, 4 wide receiver set. That's Gentry in motion, followed by Isel Jenkins. Tomczak has time, wide open. McKinnon, chased by Waters. No flags, touchdown. 64 yards, and a blown assignment, obviously.
Now, number 20 is the strong safety Waters. He's coming out too flat. Notice how flat he is. He has to have depth, and he comes too flat. Then he trips. When he trips, that allows McKinnon the separation to go deep and for the touchdown. And I want to go back to that again and tell you that Roynell Young, 43, the corner, did not jam McKinnon. His responsibility is to jam him, slow him down.
1st and 10, Philadelphia. They trail by 7. Cunningham. Got him. Mike Quick to the 49-yard line. 1st and 10, Eagles. Short drop, Cunningham. Pumped once. That's all arm. And he finds Chris Carter. 1st down at the 33-yard line. What an unusual pass. 17-yard gain. One-time free agent quarterback from Ohio State who has fought long and hard and has really gained his confidence this year. Play fake. Tomczak pumps. Off his back foot, intercepted. Picked off, and we go the other direction. It's Seth Joyner. His 5th interception of the season. Split backs. Blitz might be coming. 6-man rush. Cunningham stands strong. Across the middle. It's caught by Keith Jackson, the Pro Bowl starter, the rookie out of Oklahoma. Zendejas will gain a yard on this effort. It'll be from 42 yards out. Right hash mark. This one is good. 2 new running backs in for the Bears. Brad Muster, the rookie from Stanford, and Thomas Sanders. The Bears have had 2 passes dropped, and Tomczak hands it off on the draw. This is Sanders out of Texas A&M. He's out to the 20. Or rather, the 19-yard line. Jim McMahon told us yesterday, I've got to play in this game. I just hope it's not too late before they put me in.
He realizes that if this young quarterback Tomczak plays well, then McMahon might be out here. There are trade rumors around Chicago.
46 defense for the Eagles. Reggie White over Jay Hilgenberg now. Here comes White. Tomczak sees him, gets rid of it. McKinnon, 1st down. Oh, dandy play in front of Andre Waters. And Tomczak had Reggie White making a bull rush at him. That's going to be a fascinating battle today because Hilgenberg is very confident of his ability to handle Reggie White.
Think like Ditka. He's got to look at the 29 points a game and say, hey, 29 is a lot better than 19, and that's got to be my man.
3rd and 7. Stunts. Tomczak with time. McKinnon wide open. Bobbled, caught, 1st down, Bears at the 42. He victimized the rookie Izell Jenkins. And that's a gain of 22. And Reggie White sands helmet.
Well, this is the thing that the Philadelphia Eagles are not that good at. There's a little move inside, then outside by McKinnon, and automatically, right off the line of scrimmage, Jenkins is trailing McKinnon. He's wide open.
Remember that old stat? Reggie with a little more preaching. 1st and 10 from the 41. Into the flat, Sanders. Roynell Young knocks him out of bounds.
Good quarterbacking. That is excellent quarterbacking. Tomczak drops back, Byrne looks downfield. The linebackers drop deep. He throws it to the swing man. Well, every gadget run has a gadget pass off of it.
2nd down. Cunningham. Nice pass to Byers. Putbacks behind Randall Cunningham. Blitz coming. Cunningham reads it. Byers, the hot receiver. And a huge gain as Byers chugs to the 24. Byers back in the backfield. 1st and 10, Philadelphia. With time, Cunningham on a rope inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. Mike Quick back in the lineup. 1st and 10, Eagles. Cunningham in the grasp, and oh boy. But they're groaning in Philadelphia right now.
This is a shame because this young man is Houdini on wheels. Watch him when he gets his hands. Now, Smith has his hands on him, and now, is he in the grasp? I don't think so.
Tony. Mike Singletary led the way. The Defensive Player of the Year.
Singletary, 50, looking inside, said the most important thing this week, I have to have perfect technique. I have to have perfect reads. I have to be in the perfect position to play the perfect game. He wants to have that kind of game today against Buddy Ryan, his buddy.
3rd and 32. No blitz, stunts. Cunningham deep. Caught at the 4, and that'll be close to the first down. Quarterback rollout. Nope, quarterback sneak. And that's close.
I think he got it, Vern.
Dante Jones, number 53, jammed him up.
You can see what Connie's doing. He's putting his hand down between the yardstick and the tip of the football, and he has clearance for his hand. Therefore, he's ruling bare ball.
Watch the effort of the rookie out of Oklahoma, Dante Jones, number 53.
53, Jones off the ball inside, sees Cunningham spinning out, gets in to make the stop and push him back and prevent the Eagles from the first down.
2nd down and 10. 7-3, Chicago leads. But 64 of their 119 yards came on one play. Hot receiver. Cap Bozo. Fumble! Recovered by the Eagles. No, a scramble for it now. And did Philadelphia get it? Yes. The Eagles have gone 4 games in which they did not have any turnovers at all. Audible, Cunningham. Pulls up, run. Nice job of containment by Rivera, who makes the tackle, number 59. And that will bring up 3rd down. John Celtic hold. And the Eagles have cut the lead to 1. Jim McMahon, a little worried about his future in Chicago right now. Said, I hope I get to play. I hope it's not too late.
A lot of what's going on right now is a little bit of a concern about his future. A little fear maybe that if the Bears don't want him, he would be hard to trade because he's had so many injuries. And that is something that Mike Dick brought up. And one of the reasons for starting Tomczak, one of the reasons for drafting Harbaugh was that they could not rely on Jim McMahon being there, and they could not count on him for a full season. And so now the young Tomczak, he has the job. And Jim, quite honestly, is concerned that he may be out of here. And Vern, he told us, I don't want to leave Chicago. I don't want to leave the Bears. This is my home. I just built a brand new 10,000 square foot mansion, or whatever that thing cost.
From the 30, short kick, taken at the 35. And Kozlowski.
One of the reasons you put receivers up like this, and this is a short up, is they have good hands. Kozlowski also an excellent blocker, another reason, but now you're seeing something that he does very well, a little nifty bit of running. What do you go there, about 55 yards for 4 yards gain?
About 55 for 23. There's Kozlowski. First down at the 44-yard line. Reggie White again over Jay Hilgenberg. Hilgenberg wins that battle. The pass is complete to 32. Caught by Wendell Davis, the rookie out of LSU.
Hey, that's pretty good. You got a pretty good memory there, old buddy.
I know all those wrestlers. Tomczak back. Right side. First down, Ron Morris.
Morris runs down 10 yards, Vernon just turns around. It's called the old button hook or the hook to the right of your screen. Good job. Tomczak picks him up, throws the ball. Look, no one's out there defending. Everyone is gone. Jenkins misses the tackle, and a good bit of running that time by Morris to take it down to the 4-yard line.
Ron Morris out of SMU. Splitbacks behind Mike Tomczak. Also the tight end. They'll run it on first down. And there's the touchdown. Oh, huge hole.
Coming right at you. Box 55, plays over, reads the guard. The guard pulls to the left. Bortz, that is. He follows him, opens up a big lane inside.
Cunningham, Myers. Oh, was that on a line? Dewerson and Singletary and Richardson with a tackle. That's Quick in motion. Blitz coming. Cunningham reads it, goes to Quick. And Quick is out of bounds with another Eagle first down at the 41. Tackle this time made by Morrissey and Bestie Jackson. Both teams, 1 yard separates them. Second down. Cunningham. Wow. That's the third sack today. And that's 60 for the year. And let's watch Dan Hampton work.
Watch it once again. 99 Hampton, no stunts. McMichael 76, no stunts. But notice they stay in their lanes. They don't get out of the lanes. And now Hampton beats Remington, gets back to the inside. They want to stay in their lanes when they rush Cunningham because they want to force him to run up the middle.
And now from the 7, Tomzak on 1st and 10, hands it off. Thomas Sanders surges left. He's got some room. And a foot race with Roynell Young and Andre Waters. That's a 59-yard gain.
Left guard 62, Mark Bortz is leading the way. A handoff deep to Sanders, and there's the block on Todd Bell by Bortz. Knocks Bell outside, and then the cutback running by Sanders, and now the foot race.
Good block by McKinnon. And then Roynell Young caught up with him. Eric Allen also in the chase, but a 59-yard gain. Second and 10, 3:34 to go, first half. 14-6 Chicago. White over Hilgenberg again. Play fake again. And they find McKinnon for a gain of about 8 inside the 30 near the 28, and Mike Reichenbach is there with the tackle. 46-yard effort for Butler now. As either smoke or fog rolls in over Soldier Field. Whatever, it's eerie. You went to Louisiana Tech. I went to Texas Lutheran. You got to explain that to me.
You're right. I should have the answer there.
Cunningham, left side. Byers slides down with a catch. Looks like the breakup in Canada all of a sudden. Cunningham, deep for Jackson. He's open, caught in the fog to the 15, to the 5-yard line. .65 yards to the Pro Bowl starter at tight end. Cunningham pumps, lobs it for Tony. Down at the 14. Maurice Douglas makes the tackle. Timeout, Philadelphia. From 30 yards out, John Kolchik will hold, and Dejas is 2 of 3. Sneaks it inside the right upright. Tomzak intercepted. Picked off by Todd Bell. And very little time remains. We can't tell you exactly yet, but how appropriate that Todd Bell makes the interception. And that is the third Bear turnover of the first half. Ball at the 42-yard line. Cunningham back, 17 seconds to go. Caught. Keith Jackson. They have one timeout left. So apparently one play. And they're at the 23. Intercepted. Mickey Pruitt with 2 seconds to go.
Todd Bell, 52, makes one for the Eagles. Mickey Pruitt, 52, makes one for the Bears.
That is his first interception of 1988.
Watch Cunningham's eyes. He looks down the field, then makes his mind up, turns and guns the football.
The forecast now is for continued fog. The temperature has risen 7 degrees since we kicked it off. It's now 36 degrees. Unfortunately, in the Windy City, there are calm skies, nothing to blow this stuff out of here. So we are going with a sideline camera, and that's the perspective you will see now. And Cunningham will throw. It's caught by Keith Byers in front of Jim Morrissey. Second down and 5 at the 37. Inside draw play. This is Keith Byers coming over Dave Remington's back and out near the 50-yard line.
Well, he cannot see the clock now. He's got to get in and get out of the huddle. He doesn't have the 45 seconds to look at.
First and 10, Cunningham back. Drills it, caught. Mike Quick makes the catch. First and 10 from the 37. And again, Cunningham goes upstairs and again finds his receiver. That's the tight end, Keith Jackson.
Oh, how serious could that be now? They're monitoring this. If it gets worse, if there's complaints, if there are filings after this game against this weather, you're saying this game might be replayed.
Cunningham across the middle of Byers. Mike Singletary with the tackle, and Jim Morrissey helped. Pass right side. Down near the 15, Anthony Toney makes the catch. Mike Singletary with the tackle. Third and 10. Second and 10. Left side, Toney intercepted. Picked off by Bestie Jackson. And the race is on. All the way out near midfield. A 51-yard return by Bestie Jackson.
That's his 9th interception of the year. Questions coming in for the Bears this year with how would their cornerbacks play? Well, this guy has played extremely well. Cunningham, just a simple move out to the left. Easy pass, thrown a little bit high, but very much catchable. And now Jackson in the right place at the right time. Hey, it's a gift. We just had Christmas a few days ago. Now that's a Happy New Year present.
First and 10, cross left, Neil Anderson. Out of bounds in front of the Philadelphia bench. Tackle made by Todd Bell. First down and 10 from the 30. Tomzak will throw across the middle, caught. Cap Boso, the tight end.
They're throwing it, they can see it, and they're catching it. Hey, you know, let them play.
Tomzak looks left. That's Thornton in the lineup and in motion. There's a toss, a reverse. Dennis Gentry, chased by Reggie White, gets a block, and Seth Joyner knocks him down at the 18. Gentry, who got a big jump on things when they traded Willie Galt out to the Raiders this year. That's a gain of 6. Third and 8 from the 15. And the swing pass to Gentry. Short of the first down. And he's knocked down at the 14. And we're not trying to make light of this, but it is actually impossible for us to see the field. So we are doing the broadcast off the monitors. Now, this is bizarre. That seems almost too trite a word.
Hampton is one of the Bears that has voiced a little displeasure at McMahon's direction. when I was down there talking to him, Bernie, first thing he said to me was, when the Steelers won Super Bowls, how many games did you miss? I said, none. How about Staubach? I said, I assume none. He said, well, I made my point without mentioning McMahon, but it's been documented here in Chicago.
We have an update from the National Football League as they monitor this from the field. The league officials say they can see both goalposts, so this game will continue. 3rd and 14, 17-9 ball game. Tomczak tipped, intercepted, picked off by Terry Hogue. That's his 9th of the year. And if so, it means Jim McMahon will play, apparently.
Well, let's see what happens.
Reggie White coming by Hilgenberg.
There's White climbing all over Tomczak and then falling on him. Now, he had, earlier this year, a separated shoulder.
35-yard attempt by Zendejas. It's good. He's hit his 4th of the game. And that cuts the margin to 17-12. And now Jim McMahon, the extraordinarily controversial quarterback, is in the lineup, and listen to the cheer.
Watch Anderson's left leg. And you'll be able to see where right there he steps out of bounds, steps on the line, and his heel went out of bounds.
That's a 23-yard gain for Neil Anderson. The ball at the 13-yard line. From 26 yards out, Kevin Butler. Cunningham pulls up and lets it go. Caught by Quick. And that should be enough for a first down as Maurice Douglas makes the tackle. Stunts. Cunningham left side. Caught by Byers, close for the first down.
And that took away the jam by the linebacker or the safety. And then once he got the separation, he was able to cut back inside. He saw Newsom do it on television, and now he does it.
Blitz. Harris. Cunningham. Got him.
Grasp and control. Well, that was grasp and control, but it appeared to me that there also was a late hit on Cunningham.
4th and 2 from the 43. Cunningham across the middle. Caught. That's a first down for Byers in Philadelphia.
Now, this is where Cunningham is calling all his plays. Notice he's waving downfield. He'll set the formation with his hand by going right or left. He'll set the formation and call the play from the shotgun.
Rush from Rivera. Pass is complete to Addix down to the 16-yard line.
Now is the time, if they're going to score a touchdown, they need it now.
Rush from the outside by Rivera. Left side intercepted. Picked off by the Bears. That's the 3rd one they've gotten today. And the chase is on in the fog down the far sideline as Chicago gets yet one more turnover. Maurice Douglas. His 2nd of the season. And the Chicago Bears are going to defeat the Philadelphia Eagles 20-12.
What's coming over Soldier Field? It is a fog. A heavy fog now is setting in over Soldier Field.
Look at it rolling into the south.
Yeah, coming right over the top of the stadium on the south end.
At 12:55 p.m. Central Standard Time, the playoff grudge match between Mike Ditka and Buddy Ryan was disrupted by something remarkable. An act of God.
I mean, it was the strangest thing you've ever seen. This bank of fog just fell into the stadium. It looked like this thing came up like a blanket and it just, that was kind of freakish.
When the fog rolled in, we thought we were going to hear sirens. We saw what we thought was smoke.
Either smoke or fog rolls in over Soldier Field.
It's not smoke, it's fog. How does that work, Vern? Warm air goes over the cold water and whatever, however that stuff is.
Whatever, it's eerie.
You could see the clouds moving in. They were physically moving. It was just like any of those old sci-fi shows when the monster appeared.
All right, we may not see the second half of this game, guys.
You didn't know if it was vapors. You didn't know if it was some atomic gas that the Russians had flown in.
When I first saw it, it was coming over the north end zone stands, and there was a weird feel, and I just got goosebumps thinking about it. And it was coming down the aisles, and it was rolling over the stands, almost like in the movie The Ten Commandments, the pestilence.
The Ten Commandments. The way that the death angel came in, low and just on the ground, and all of a sudden, the next thing you know, it just got bigger and it got wider, and it consumed everything. It's over the entire field.
Leave it to Mike to get the scriptures in there. I was waiting for the locusts and the frogs and the boils to start breaking out.
The cloud enveloping Ryan and Ditka's players had all the hallmarks of an 8th grade science experiment, except the eagles and bears were the guinea pigs.
As the fog rolls through Soldier Field. Cunningham deep for Jackson. He's open, caught in the fog.
I can't even explain today how that felt, other than the way this looks right now. It was very similar to this eerie feeling that I'm experiencing right now. It feels like I'm in the Twilight Zone or something.
Cunningham throws it. Incomplete.
None of us had ever seen anything like this.
And Bejas is 2 of 3. Sneaks it inside the right upright. That narrows it to 17-9.
It really was like magic. It was like playing a Sandlot game. All you see are the players that are on this field. And you walked outside of the fog wall, and there's your coordinator saying, "What did you call that time?" You know, so you kind of call what you want.
I'm looking at Singletary, and he had those eyes, those beady eyes like everybody used to talk about, and I laughed. And then step back, nothing. If he dropped back 2 steps, I couldn't see him at all.
It almost looks like it's too thick to be a fog.
Our mouth was a gate. We're like, what the hell is this? One time Cunningham ran out of the pocket into a fog bank and I couldn't see him. And I was 10 feet behind him when he took off running.
You knew the fans were there, you couldn't see them. So it was like they were piping in crowd noise.
There was a little more holding going on. There were some plays that probably could have been construed as pass interference. The referees just couldn't see it.
Goes deep in the fog, and it is incomplete.
And the play was right in front of me in the middle of the field. I could see the players that were closest to me. It was very, very strange, very eerie. You couldn't see things.
That fog. That was Mother Nature telling CBS, you don't run things around here. Because I don't know how they fill those 2 hours.
When we looked out away from the monitors, it was so thick. It was just gray and white.
We can't see anything beyond 10 feet from
No,
here.
that's it. They can see our monitors. This is how we're doing the game. We're just taking it off our monitors.
It was like a movie.
Sanders goes right and disappears in the haze.
The disappearing players added to the
eeriness.
3rd and 7 for the Bears. Shotgun formation. Back goes Tomczak. Has time. Goes deep. Wide open is McKinnon down the side of
The Bears got on the road to Miami in high gear when Dennis McKinnon took the fast track to this touchdown. But Mike Tomczak quickly found his path cluttered with Eagle debris.
Tomczak retreats. He looks over the middle, and it's intercepted. Seth Joyner comes up with the turnover.
The game's first turnover inaugurated a 15-minute stretch that alternately launched the Eagles upward and sent them spiraling downward, sometimes within moments of one another. This tying touchdown was erased by a penalty. The very next play was at once euphoric and crushing to the Eagles.
Cunningham and McGunn. He's back. He's setting. He's being chased. He's firing. And it is tipped in the air and caught by Quack.
And it's holding against the Eagles. Another penalty back upfield. 2 touchdowns fall back here in the early going of the ball game.
But missed opportunities did not break Philadelphia's resolve, and Randall Cunningham persisted in piercing the Bears' vaunted defense with pinpoint passes. But again, Eagle pride was punctured.
4th and inches. Cunningham usually sneaks at a time like this. He does. He pushes forward, and I think he has the first down. They throw him back. He strains forward, and I think he has it.
They don't have it. The Bears are running off, but so are the Eagles.
The Eagles had one more shot to capture the lead in the first half they had controlled, but 6 points remained as elusive as Randall Cunningham on the run. Midway through the second quarter, trailing by a score of 7-6, Philadelphia finally suffered the consequences of its failures.
The give goes to Anderson, who goes right up the middle for the touchdown.
Neil Anderson's touchdown helped propel the Bears to a 17-9 lead late in the first half. What then happened remained a mystery, as is very plain to see. All that can be accurately reported is that a dense fog suddenly and without warning enveloped Soldier Field. Beyond that, well, listen to those who were there.
We looked out of the press box window and saw nothing.
There it is, the warmth. The sun warmed the water on the Lake Michigan. All of a sudden, the sun set, the wind creeped up, and it blows the fog off. What do you think?
I'm on the 25-yard line. Philadelphia Eagles are coming this way. In back of me, down at about the 25-yard line of the Bears, the Eagles and the Bears are playing football. But I can't see, nor can anyone else. There are just shadows back there. I have never seen anything like this before in football.
I have never seen anything like it. Unreal.
Yeah, I'm wondering what happened. You can't see the field.
Eagles trying to penetrate both the fog and the Bears' defense simultaneously. Cunningham fires the pass, and it is intercepted. It may be intercepted by the Bears, and that must be what is happening as they are.
In a game that will be discussed long after the outcome, the Bears emerged from the shadows with a 20-12 victory and the home field advantage in the NFC Championship game.